Alright guys, so I'm going to do a little bit more COD 5, and I have been getting a lot of good feedback of this, which is why I keep posting COD 5 videos. I'm really appreciative that people are actually giving me feedback now. It didn't actually used to happen very often, so I'm glad that you guys are liking this stuff, and I'll definitely continue coming out with it. However, I will also integrate some Modern Warfare 2 and minimal Black Ops in between the video uploads. I know that I've got a lot of fan base for Call of Duty across the board. I don't have many COD 4 games, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to post those anytime soon. However, I do have quite a few Black Ops games that I can release, and a little bit more MW2 games that I can release. So the problem recently, like the reason I haven't been posting too many videos the last few weeks, is a couple of reasons. First off, my computer that I was using to render the videos, my current computer, is pretty much on its last leg. Like it's really, it's kind of slowing down a little bit. I brought it to one of my teachers who's really good with computer specs and understanding that stuff, and it seems like the problem with my computer is that it's a really souped up computer, and it's for a laptop it's absolutely ridiculous according to him. But the main problem is that it's good for recreational use, I think is the way he put it. Whereas I guess the flaw of it, you could say, is that the graphics card on this computer does not have very much dedicated memory. If that doesn't mean anything to you, I'll try to put it in simple terms. Basically, your computer's got a certain amount of memory or power that it can dedicate to certain programs, and when you have a graphics card, which is a thing that would be anything to do with videos, like Sony Vegas, for example, when I'm rendering out these videos, would use the graphics card's memory or graphics card's power. And what my computer does is it gives very, very little power dedicated to that graphics card, and instead it reserves all its power for background processes like applications or internet, things like that. So my computer's got very, very low memory that's going to be sent to rendering out videos, or very, very low memory that's going to be sent to playing back videos on my computer, which makes it very hard to edit and also very hard to render videos out, which is the main thing that's been slowing down me from uploading recently. I've basically got to render the videos overnight, whereas with any computer these days that have a higher dedicated memory to the graphics card. And once again, I'm hoping this isn't over everyone's head. I'm trying to make it, put it in layman's terms for you. And that guy, gosh, I don't know how I missed him so many times. But any new computer these days have at least a 2 to 3 gigabyte dedicated memory for the graphics card, which means that you can put 2 to 3 gigabytes of memory, which is like the power of your computer, toward anything to do with videos. And obviously me rendering out a video has something to do with that. So that'd be giving it more power, making the renders go a little bit faster. That's what I need to do, and I need to get a new computer here shortly that has a little bit more dedicated memory to the graphics card. Hope that made sense. Anyways, the other problem recently is that my parents have been home for like the last 5 days, I guess, and my parents aren't generally home. We have a few houses, and they like to stay out at one of the other houses, and it's kind of awkward. It's awkward sitting in my room alone talking to myself, but let alone like sitting in my room talking to myself with other people in the house, like listening to me talk to myself. Like that's kind of really awkward. So I really didn't want to do that. Like I wasn't just gonna like sit and chill in my room and start talking to myself over a commentary. Parents be like, "What the fuck is he doing in there?" Like they know I do this YouTube stuff, but I don't want them to be like, "Oh, so he's talking to himself." Like that's pretty cool, because I don't want to get them like the wrong impression that I'm going crazy or nothing. So we're gonna kind of stick to doing the commentaries when I'm home alone. And what I'd like to do is pump out like 2 to 3 commentaries, maybe even 4 to 5 commentaries in one day, just like in a row. Render them all out overnight, and then periodically upload them throughout the next 2 or 3 days. So that's the way the upload schedule is going to work for me. I'm trying to put 2 to 3 videos up every single day. I'm really trying to build a bigger subscriber base, I guess you could say, because I want to get the more videos I put out, the more views, obviously, the more subscribers. So it works in that way, and I feel like I don't have many subscribers right now. 257, I think, right now, and that's really good. Comparatively to a lot of channels that don't have any. However, I do have almost 150 videos up now, and I'd like to see a little bit more, I guess, progress. I don't know. Just a way to judge my work and skill in this game, and I was hoping to get a few more subscribers because of it. So what I'm going to do is post continually 2 or 3 videos a day, and I'm going to start linking everyone. If you want to subscribe to me, I'm going to start linking the channel, the subscribe button in the top right annotation on the screen. So that way people can subscribe to me a lot easier, and I'm hoping to bring in a few more subs because of that. Also, the other thing that I might end up doing is I know Woody's Gamertag does things at the end of his video where he'll reflect on 2 videos that you may not have seen, and that gets a lot more views to his videos. Views are not as important as subscribers right now, because subscribers will like continually watch views, and the people that are dedicated to my channel, and that's what I want more, is more dedication than, you know, a million views. Like, anyone can get a million views by refreshing the page on their videos. Like, I don't want fake views. I want views from people that are actually watching my videos, and I want to have an honest channel. So that's the other thing, is like, I know a lot of people that can just get subs from subforsub.com or like these other websites that just do it for them. And I think that's a little frustrating, considering like you know, I put hard work in here and I get like legit subs, whereas other people can just go to websites and basically buy their subscribers. But you know, I actually like a real like a base here, like a subscriber base that's actually going to watch my videos and enjoy them and give me feedback, which is really, really nice. So guys, this gameplay you're watching in the background, I'm just going to go over it really quick. It's on Asylum, which is one of the better maps, I think, in Call of Duty 5. Great game. I've said a little bit about it in the last 2 commentaries. I'm just going to finish it up with this is the game that, like I said, I started on when I first began playing Xbox, and it just captured me. Like, the whole experience of World at War, and like it felt like a real war game. When you killed someone in this game, they just didn't fall to the ground. They didn't have any money fly out of them when you got a payback. They fell like a bloody stump on the ground if you grenaded them. There was blood spewing everywhere, and their arms were flying off if you killed them with the gun. Like, shit was real in this game. Like, it acted like a real war game, and that's what I really enjoyed about this game. I feel like they've kind of dumbed down the experience for everyone in the newer games. So I'm not gonna say go out and buy this game, because it's, like I said, it is kind of old. It's about 2.5 years old. But you know, if you're a pretty good Call of Duty fan, you got a few bucks you want to spend, I wouldn't mind picking up this game. If it was like a different game that had the same kind of layout as this, I'd definitely go out and buy it. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed. Final score 53-6. Click the like button if you haven't already.